In today's video, I'm going to be sharing one of the coolest parenting hacks I have come across. Y'all know I love reviewing baby gear and kid gear. I don't mean to brag, but I think I was one of the first people on earth to have one of those rotating car seats. Well, at least one of the first. So I just love sharing new innovative life hacks for you guys that really help as a parent. And as you guys know, I'm a parent of 3 little boys, and when we travel, the car seat situation has become unmanageable. I shared so much about this, all the different hacks I've used throughout the years, but basically I'm just not willing to compromise on safety when it comes to this. You will not catch my kids in the back seat with just a adult seatbelt on. That's just not gonna happen. Ever since they were born, actually one of the first doctors I ever met with, one of the first pediatricians, we were like interviewing pediatricians before my first son was born, trying to figure out where to go, and one of them that I met with said to me, the most dangerous thing you will ever do is get in your car every day. And that really hit me because, well, one, it's factually accurate, and 2, it just reminded me that car seat safety is just so important. All we can do is our best, and that's what I tried to do. So I love sharing with you guys actually new and innovative products when it comes to car seats and things like that, because it's very near and dear to my heart to do whatever we can to help. So when we've been traveling, we are always caught in this dilemma, because technically if you check your car seat and it goes under the plane, it is like, that's it, you're done. You don't know what can happen to it. We have had a car seat actually destroyed by an airline, and it was horrible because we landed and we were like, we literally can't get to, we can't get home. And what we did was we used the Target app and Instacart, and it was just a mess. But anyway, so when you check your car seat, even if it doesn't visually look like anything's happened, there is always a danger that it was compromised under the airplane. So you're supposed to technically fly with the car seat on the airplane. I have 3 kids. When we've been traveling, taking 3 car seats to the airport, people are like, what the heck is going on? And my kids are getting older, and I really want to figure out something different. And I have been looking into the Rider Safe Vest. So I wanted to give you guys my full review of these because they're super cool, super innovative. So basically, once your child is out of a 5-point harness, they're using a booster. And for a first-time parent, when your kid enters booster stage, it's very shocking because you're used to them being like completely strapped in, and the booster is just a seatbelt positioning device, and that's why it's not locked in. There's no straps, no bells and whistles. It's literally just a way to lift them a little bit higher so that the seatbelt sits here on the tops of their thighs, so that in an impact, this part of their body is absorbing the impact rather than their soft belly. And you want the top seat belt to not be like digging into their neck. Also, this booster is positioning it so that it's hitting on the shoulder where it would as an adult. Okay, so the problem for us is my kids are still in high back boosters, and when traveling, that's like traveling with a full-blown car seat in terms of size, weight, impact. Okay, so the Rider Safe Vests are really cool because, the Ride Safe Vests are really cool because they are a unique and very different belt positioning device. This is not a 5-point harness. It's a way to have a booster-like device in your car without carrying around a huge booster. These are super lightweight, as you can tell. I'll put all the exact details down below, but they feel like nothing. I don't know, they're like a pound. They're super, super lightweight. And you put your kid in the vest before you get in the car. And I'll put some footage in of setting these up with my kids. And basically you just kind of adjust it to their size once, and then you're done, unless they have a big growth spurt. But you don't have to do it every time you get in the car. And then what you do is once they're wearing it, all you have to do is feed the top of the belt, and it needs to be a belt with this end of this. You feed the top part through here so it positions it against right here. And the bottom part, you're gonna feed through the bottom, these 2 rings here, and again that makes it so the lap belt is sitting on their lap and not high up on their stomach. So what is my review of these products? First of all, I forgot to mention they also come with these little mesh bags for carrying. I just love this kind of thing. Like, make my life easy. Thank you. Okay, so here is my review. I love them. They're amazing. I think what's so outstanding about this product is there are a lot of families, I know some of them personally, who will just travel without any sort of booster car seat thing once their kid is like over 2, and because they don't have something like this, like it's just taking a booster seat with them is prohibitive for whatever reason. Like let's say, you know, they're going on a cruise and they just have to have the car seat for 5 minutes. You know, there's lots of million different reasons why it's so hard to travel with a car seat, and this like literally changes the game because you can just throw it in your suitcase. It's so small. It's got its little carrying bag. So for me, right away, it's a winner, because if the choice is just throwing your kid with a normal adult size belt, I would pick this every time. Now, is it the most comfortable thing? Is it the easiest thing in the world to get on the kids? Not always. Like, you know, you gotta fit them, you gotta make sure it fits, the belt needs to be in the right place. There is a learning curve, especially with the bottom part, making sure it fits on their lap. And the product actually has like a crotch belt thing to help with that. There's lots of videos online. So for me, the hardest part was just getting up to speed and figuring out exactly how to put it on them so that they would sit with it correctly. Here's the other thing. Just like any booster, they need to sit correctly. So if your kid is in a 5-point harness and they cannot sit appropriately in a seat without it, which means they're gonna go dive for a toy or they're gonna wrestle out of it, then this would not be appropriate for them. My kids sit in boosters normally, so they're very used to being told that they need to sit straight under the belt, and that's the way they're protected. So that's the other thing, is your kids need to be appropriately riding in a booster seat. To me, this makes things like riding in an Uber so much easier, a rental car situation where you're just getting in and out. I love it for that. Again, we are still practicing with getting the fit exactly right, and especially with the lower part, but that's a learning curve on me that I want to figure out. But other than that, I've just been really, really impressed. I think it's different for a lot of parents, and a lot of people I've shared it with who are just like, oh, I don't know, like, can I trust it? And definitely do your own research, check out the company. I've been really impressed with them. I want to thank them so much for sending these to me so I could review them for you guys, and for enabling me to travel without my giant high back boosters for 3 kids. So that is my review. Feel free to ask me questions down below if you want to know more about them. I will put all the links in the description, and to share with you guys how I get on with them. Follow along on Instagram. We're going on our next trip in August, and we'll be taking these. So definitely follow along so I can let you guys know how it works out day to day. But thank you so much for watching this video, checking out this product. I love you guys. I will share with you guys more in the next one and keep up with you guys on how the summer's going. I'll see you next one. Bye.